Welcome back, everybody. We are starting just a few moments after the last save, and here we go. I noticed just before the last episode ended that if I try to place anything under here, it just won't work.
Sector scanned.
So, let's go spread out the research a little bit. Okay, we're good. So we need to get the robots to concentrate on getting this done, and then we will figure out some other things. Restoring.
Sector scanned.
Okay. Oh, we finished the research cooperation. Lamada Industries is immensely satisfied with our helping hand in the data analysis and wish to repay us with a reward. So, research outsource costs, that... I wonder if that's a permanent 100 increase. I think let's do this one. And I hope that we're not just setting ourselves up for failure. So, if we look at this, it looks like our sponsor is now at 200. That probably is better over time, because outsourcing, yeah, getting 20% cheaper on outsourcing would be great, but we don't have an income to help us out with that. So, yes, I feel so inadequate being so low on the research tiers here. We're going to have to research this one before we get people here. We're going to have to research this one pretty soon. But we need to get deeper into these tech tiers, because I don't feel like we have... I would like to find a way to keep warm in the advent of a freezing thing, whatever we call it. I think I want to move this down here. Just let's see what this would look like. Yeah, we could do that. We could move that down. Still maintain all of these areas. And if we bring it right there, we'll all automatically be tied to the main power line. And the worst part about it is I don't know if I'm actually setting myself up for failure with this, because I could very well be causing myself huge amounts of problems. Let's kill that. That was being built? Oh dear. Yeah. That was lucky. Okay, so we're going to cancel that. Machine parts. I'm very tempted. I think we should do this before we get people here. Just because as high as we can make this before we get people, I don't know. It could be beneficial. Let's see what happens. If the other... Oh, did I not get that ready? Noob. Send expedition. We want to pick on that one. Send. Okay, so they're going to start filling that up with an additional 100 fuel, which I have none. That's awesome. And the 15 machine parts that are needed. And it's going to go out. It'll automatically launch when it's at that point. The extract. Your attention is required. Let's see what we're going. The extract. Well, this could be very helpful. Let's do that. Is it just a one-time thing? We don't have the ability to build it. Dang it. I was hoping that it would give us the technology. At least we have one. We will have to maintain the scrubber itself, but that's not going to be a big deal, I think. So I'm tempted to put that right here. Or we could put it right here. Let's put it right there. Oh, you know what? What we could do... Just delete that for a second, and we'll save the game. And, what? I'm going to take that out. So... okay.
Meteor
Let's put that in.
incoming.
Oh! Thanks for the warning. Move the sensor tower right here. We'll leave that running until we have decommission protocol. I just realized we should probably get decommission protocol before I destroy that. But I'm going to be building power out this way. If we can keep these things alive and reduce their need... Yes! I didn't even know I had that. Double or 1.5 times our power output? Or, well, 33% increase of our power output? Awesome! Oh, we already have decompress. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't want it. Not there. Okay, so this... make it as powerful as possible. Aw, man, I was hoping that I could influence it. But that'll reduce this cost.
Resources are low.
If you notice this, every time that thing turns on, it lowers the damage on... Let's see if we can... And this thing only costs electronics to repair. But that's a little bit better than 2 electronics to repair. Yeah, but it's pushing this down. And that definitely changes the dynamic of how these things are going to stay alive. And that will reduce the downtime of this. Sadly, it's not going to reduce the downtime of that. But, you know, okay, so we're low on water. But we don't have any people here. So I'm okay with being low on water. Why does it say we're on low on water? Because we're... I don't know why it says we're low on water. But that expedition has 6 fuel. That's so not cool. We need to... So we don't even have triboelectric scrubbers anymore. There. Darn. Well, we'll have to deal with that. I was really hoping that it was giving us triboelectric
Sector scanned.
Scrubbers as a thing. This is almost done. That would be nice to get out there. And we need to start heating up this place. What if we were to stick one of these heaters and just get that rolling? It's like, it's almost like we have these. Why are we not using them? I could just stick this in the back here, and we'll just so all clear. It just doesn't really, it doesn't demean us in using this. So it doesn't use any water, it just uses fuel, which basically uses water. Because we have to figure out how to fuel everything. But at least when this thing starts getting lit, we're going to shut that off and see what we got. Oh yeah, it already went up by 0.01. Oh, look at that, it's pretty fast. So I think it's faster when it's new, and it slows down over time.
Sector scanned.
Right. So over here, look at this. Look at this. No need to repair this. But this is taking on damage. But it's using half as many as this would. And also, this is not taking damage. So I can actually finish this. And we could chuck this full of... Oh, and this. Everything in this area is just pristine now. And is this... I think this actually is taking on damage still. Let's see. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. If we were to put... Let's put... Food depot. We could just kind of like make this look good. And we'll eventually need all sorts of other resources in here, so we'll probably... Because I know that we will need the... We're going to need this rare metals depot for doing that stuff. And I think we will need, I think it's just metals that we'll need. So we'll just set that up to have a little bit of storage right there next to the door. And this water, I actually am going to move the water over here-ish or something like that, because I realized I was clicking on this and I kept clicking on this rather than the actual building, and I'm like, that's not cool. So once this is leveled out, I think we'll call it good and we'll stick the water over here somewhere. So this is ready to go back. We need some supplies. This is still waiting on its infinite amount of fuel. So I guess we'll do that. Because we're going to need machine parts and electronics for sure.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh my gosh, a cold wave. Luckily that shouldn't really hurt us too much. We're waiting for this to get home so that we can... the cold wave will basically end this refuel, because I have no way of keeping this water warm. Oh no, this will stay.
Resources are low.
Yep, I'm aware of that. We are in trouble. Those are low priority. This one I'm gonna make low priority. What else uses mechanical parts? Is this... that one uses mechanical parts. So we are genuinely in trouble. As long as we have these three running and... Yep, I know. As long as we keep buildings moving, like these buildings, as long as they're burning, and as long as buildings like this, or this building keeps moving, it will not freeze, luckily. We don't want to put it near dusty stuff. Oh, does this... oh, it does take maintenance of polymers. But we have like no
Sector
seeds.
scanned.
So we now have all of this. This is good. We can build all... ooh, it's cold. Freezing. So, I guess it's a good thing that we don't have people here yet. Because look, this is totally frozen. It cannot be used. This building's still trekking. This building's still trekking. I am glad that that is not taking up all that extra stuff. We are charging these batteries up. And it looks like the strain on our power is not overkill. Like, we are producing 180, we are using 87. We should be good. But you can see, I think this usually uses 5. And it's using 100% more. 100% more. 100% more. Everything is using more power. So we'll just pack this till we run out of money. Or cargo capacity. Oh. We didn't run out of money. We ran out of space. That's alright. I mean, one extra drone will help. Right? It's either that or a probe, which we don't need. So, yes. Really hate doing this because I don't know, like, the true need of everything going on. That's at 55. Yay, we're almost there. Because we are 4 away. Look at that. We're 4 away from launching this, and we will get those earthquakes done. I wonder if this is one of those situations where I absolutely need to have
Research complete.
my rockets off the ground or something like that, because that would be crazy if I can't. If this gets destroyed, I'm gonna hate life. But oh, that'll be awesome to get that out of here and see how this helps. This way. Follow him. Yes. Oh, follow. Oh, the rocket already is blasting off. What? I thought you were... Okay. Sweet. We'll get this thing refueled as fast as possible and get it going to go pick up people. Oh, here we go. Sweet. Mars quake. Oh, no. That was cool. It was very short. 2 buildings damaged. Sweet. A Mars quake. Yes. Ooh. Rains. That's cool. Okay. So, close that. We are good to go. Get out of here. This has to be repaired. Of course it would sneak up on us. Guys? Oh, they're working on it. Capture ice asteroids. The information for that is very interesting to read. I want you to know that I had to make a lot of cuts for today. The beginning of this level, and most levels in this game, are a work of patience. You need to be patient with it as you get things set up, and things move really slowly at the beginning of the game because you have limited resources and you don't have any way of really producing a lot of the resources. I want to give a shout out to Skystorm, who influenced me to try mods. So, starting with episode 3, we will introduce almost all the mods that Skystorm suggested in episode 4 of his Let's Play a couple years ago. And we'll start the rest of the game from there. I know that mods in general sometimes make games easier, but I think this will make this a little bit funner because we won't be depending on a lot of the slowness that this game usually has. So we're going to give it a try. So something really awesome has happened. We are officially 1 year into Nybos Niche. 1 year ago, almost exactly to the day, I posted the first Nybos Niche, and I am so honored that I've been able to have you guys follow me along this pathway, and that there's 49 of you who have actually subscribed to the channel. I'm super excited about that. I love the fact that you guys keep coming around and that you are enjoying my content enough to keep me as someone to see. This is a good motivator for me. I am having so much fun making these videos because, and there's definitely progress that you've been able to see along the way. I am more comfortable talking to the camera now than I ever have been. Even in performances, I don't think I did this well in front of a camera. So I feel like there's been great progress here. I've gotten better lighting in here, and I've gotten better camera equipment. I've gotten better audio equipment, and I've just had a lot of fun with this stuff. This is not the end, though. This is just the beginning. I am so excited for what's going to come in this next year, and I'm glad to have you with me. Thank you again for being a part of this last year. Even though 2020 sucked, it was a great year for me to get started on YouTube, and I'm glad I did. So, without further ado, you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.